Welcome back, everybody. This is Master Hutch Gaming, and this is episode 2. For this one, I did just finish watching the first one. I realized that my audio was not loud enough because the game had messed with my settings like I was talking about, and my audio, everything had been back put to 100%. I don't know what happened. I thought it was at 55 like I'd put it because I wanted to do a test. So this time we're going to do a test. We're going to make some noise. We're going to see if I can be heard. And I'm going to cancel the video after that. And we may put this one in with the others just so that, because I'm going to be doing something. You know, I don't know exactly what. But I do notice that like a bunch of different things are causing too much noise interference for it to be actually understandable. So that we don't lose any video, I will also be uploading this one as part of it. So this is like a 2-point, I don't know how to word it. Let's see though, I'm going to try to do some talking while we kill this. I noticed that the thing about the chunk rendering was all messed up due to spider noises. And what I was saying was because if I enter this chunk from this direction compared to coming it from like west or east or even north, you know, I'm on the south side. I enter this chunk from the south side. It uses this chunk to determine the next chunk and to determine the next chunk that you encounter. So if I encounter it from that side, it actually uses that chunk to render this one and to render that one. And then so on and so forth. But it's all based upon your first time rendering. So like now that spider web is actually the spider swarm had actually been instantiated and built, I can't come at it now from the south and destroy the whole thing. It's going to be the way it is from this point forward. Now say I go at one of these from the north, one of those tiles, and there's a big ravine there. It won't chance cutting off the ravine because the ravine is with it. It actually has a chance of spawning the ravine with the object. Instead of like if I came from this way and there was a big, like a big, I don't know, maybe a huge wall of stone. It would actually interfere with the spawning of that ravine because the ravine would be spawned on the it's hard to explain. Just it's determined by like what directions you're heading and things like that. Wow, that was a one-hit KO. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. That's weird. No, I think I have. Because it should be a part of this. Should be. I'm not going to guarantee nothing. I'm trying to go around and make as much noise while talking as I can. So I wanted to go back to a subject that had gotten totally overwritten due to sounds. Let me make a crafting table so I can make a pickaxe. Not a pickaxe, a regular axe. Regular. I don't know why it's entering... Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Like, even trees where they spawn and things like that can be changed by what direction you're entering a chunk from and what gets rendered along with it. Like, people have seen villages that aren't supposed to spawn in a certain area because they've entered it from a certain direction and it caused one to supersede the other, but it still kept the initial data of the... like I was just mentioning with the village. So like say there's a village in the desert, but it happens for some strange reason to spawn inside of the jungle because for for some reason, when you came at it from the north instead of the south, like they were expecting, it ended up spawning more jungle chunks than desert chunks, and that allowed for the basis of the village to be spawned inside of the jungle. I'm sorry, I don't have any of this written down to be remembering of what I was using as my example. And I think after I clear out this tree, I will call it a day with this portion of the video. I wanted to do some discussions and also re-clarify on what had gotten totally annihilated in the last video, because I felt really bad about it. This also is why I hate trees, because you've got to clear out this whole thing to find out if there's an extra log, otherwise the whole thing will not spawn. Like, it'll leave a huge chunk there just to kind of sitting there to look pretty, while when it doesn't even look pretty sitting up there hanging. Alright, well, I cleared out a tree, I killed a few animals, I killed a spider that was making a lot of noise last time. Let me do one more to get a little more noise interference and see how this actually does, because I'm hoping at 55 it'll be loud enough for you to hear, but also for me still to be heard. Oh, we got a cute little horse over here. Is it a baby? Oh, it's a baby horse. Oh, look at the little thing. So cute. If I had some wheat, I could actually grow the little guy up, and hopefully he would be a good horse. Unfortunately, I don't have any wheat. Let's go chicken. God. That out in the wide open, that's different. That is very different. He must have flown out of one of the caves around here. By the way, there are a ton of caves for us to explore. That was one of the reasons I wanted to come here. Because, like, that's a whole cave system. I haven't checked the whole thing, but I checked a small portion, I think, because, like, it felt endless. There's a cave system underneath this. You saw part of one cave system over there. There's another cave system... Oops, spiders. There's another cave system through here. Like, this is... It's like an above-ground ravine almost kind of thing. And it runs into... I think this is the dead end. Yes it is, as I thought. Let me grab that iron while I'm here, because it'll also give me some noise interference that I can see how it does with that. Because apparently my microphone that registers the sound I'm making is right next to my speakers. And when I was playing other games, I noticed people when we were on mic would complain about it. And I hadn't fully thought about it when I was making this, because I would turn down the volume the best I could for the gaming when I was playing with them. Like when I was playing Mobile Legends and things, which I do still try to play here and there, but it's so unreliable, I don't bother filming anymore. Because if the game crashes in the middle, I'm going to use bad language, and then that will ruin a whole video either way, things like that. And so I'm trying to find a way that we can still have our fun. I am just doing a couple of these real quick. I'm not going to really do these, like I said last episode, I'm not really going to do much coal on video because it takes so long and nobody really thinks that coal is much of a reward. It's more of a necessity so you don't have to burn trees into charcoal. Charcoal and regular coal both have the same mechanics though. So like how the charcoal, I showed you last episode, the charcoal turned 8 wood into 8 more charcoal. That also works the same for regular coal. Regular coal will also turn 8 objects into cooked product. So like if I put cobblestone in there, I'll get 8 stone. If I put 8 more tree clumps in there, I'll get 8 more charcoal. If I put 8 sand in there, I'll get 8 pieces of glass. There's also other things that you can use for cooking, but that's just the one of the most efficient systems. So I want to cut the video off here at 10 minutes, and thank you for watching this portion. I'm sorry if it was kind of boring. I didn't have much planned. I just wanted to come through, make some noise, and see how it turned out. The sun's setting. I'm actually going to put some of this stuff away real quick. I do need to put this away, this. I want to use these seeds when we come back on the actual episode to try and create us up a nice system. Oh, I guess I just have to put all the stuff that's not junk too in there. That goes. I'm going to try to cook up some more of these chickens I just got, this food I just got, but also this coal. I'm going to leave it running after I turn off the video so that we can actually fully cook up some of this good stuff. I've got to watch it. That's why I kind of want to just turn it off and let it run for a minute. And that'll get me perfectly 8, which is good. Very good. Alright, rather than continue wasting time, I will see you later. And we're back. Okay, so I did a little bit of stuff while I was waiting for that. I actually ran back to where that spider spawner was when we first started and grabbed up all that coal, so now I'm sitting on a decent chunk of coal. I made an extra chest, one for the special items. I also picked up seeds on the way back home. I was going to use this little bit of time to make us a nice little farm real quick, but we have we went a little bit over on that last episode, and I don't know how long this is going to take to show you just a little bit of things I've done. Like I mined out all the coal. If y'all look back and need to, or if you remember, there was a lot of coal through here. It led me into a nice little thing. So I may do something with this. I may cover it up later or something. I have no idea. Also, redid the wall. Remember, there was a bunch of wood and stuff. I redid it with cobble. Nothing pretty right now. I just wanted that wood back. I also, I didn't get to show you in the last episode about what this was or anything like that. There was, when we first walked out though, if you remember, that was not anything there. I mined down to where there's as little jumping as possible to get into the cave system. I haven't gotten to finish it all. You know, I was doing a little bit at a time. I did mine out quite a bit here, and it gives us a nice little entrance from over here. Oh, he's got a nice little shovel. Let's go get that shovel real quick. Hopefully we can get that drop. Get the drop on him. Oh, I wanted that special shovel. Meanie. Okay, so I'm planning on putting the garden through there. I have plenty of coal and everything to make a ton of torches, which is really good. Oh, I missed him. Let me eat up a little bit. I want to try to avoid that creeper over there, but I do want to try to get that bow, because that is a shiny bow. Also, if you're jumping while you're attacking, you do crit damage. So I've been trying to do that a little more often. I didn't do it much last time I was doing all the survival. Like I said, I had to erase all of it because it just did not work out. Not at all. as you saw from the first episode, the sound was not working, and I just listened to this one, and it sounds like it did a lot better. Is the horse almost grown? He did grow up. Look at him. Hi, little buddy. Oh, maybe he didn't. Yes, he did. He's got a decent amount of hair. You've known me since a baby. Why are you being so mean? Let me take you over. There you go. Yeah. Alright. I do need a saddle, but I don't have one. And I don't have any wheat, so I won't be able to take him home either. I kind of wish I did. Okay, with it being nighttime, let's see, the last episode was 11 minutes. So if I do, what, maybe 10, it'll give us a good little bit of time to be able to have a full-length episode without going overboard like I did on the very first episode. Also, I made a bucket with some of the, I'm probably going to make a second bucket. I like being able to have 2 buckets when I'm making my farm because it makes it so much easier. So let me put this away. I also need to make a hoe real quick. Okay, so, oh, whoa, 2 donkeys just appeared out of here. Alright, that's pretty cool. The cool thing about them is, like, horses you can ride and put saddle and armor. With donkeys, you can ride and put on a chest, and they carry extra items for you. So they're actually really helpful to have. I don't know if I'll be able to keep them. I doubt that I have enough wood. I mean, I could probably use everything I got. And maybe make a little something. What am I missing to make more? I'm missing planks. Okay, so I think I overdid a little bit. There, it may be a little cramped in there for now, but randomly things will fall in there. Alright, let's get our buckets out, get rid of this and this. Don't need those at the moment. Alright. So I want to make it to where it's 4 away from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here. You're in the way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Well, that was a quick way of clearing up those flowers, though. The cool thing about water is that one water source can feed up to 4 blocks away. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in 1 minute. So you see how this is 4 over, it's still getting water. There's a difference between this one and that one. This is hydrated and this is not. So as long as you're 4 away, you actually get to fully hydrate your farm plots. And so I'm going to start planting. And that way those will start growing. Also, when I went over to the other side, oh dear, I've got to move that. I just collected all the grass I could between here and where that spider spawner was over there, and it got me a nice bit of seeds. So we now have a farm going that'll make that really good. I don't have any bones to make any bone meal, unfortunately. I was hoping that skelly we killed earlier would have given... Oh, look, a baby donkey! I'm almost positive it's a baby donkey. Yeah, it is. Hey, little guy. Alright. Got another cow over there. There's my white stallion. And then I want to come out another 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th one. Oh, I did it again. One, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th block. Nope, there went my hoe. I think I killed my hoe. That is okay. That is okay. I'm going to try to break a little bit more of this. I'm going to cut off the video in 1 minute because it's starting to become a little too long, especially with the other 11-minute one. Yeah, so when we come back, I will likely have the garden completed, and we'll see what we do from there. I do need to back that wall up, so I will definitely be doing that. And I guess y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. It'll help me understand if I'm doing a good job or not. Like I said last episode, I got 21 followers at the moment, so let's go for that 10 likes mark. You think we can get that 10 likes again? Again, I don't even know if I got the last ones for 10, but yeah, let's go for the 10 likes again. Y'all have a great day, and I will see you later.